Hey friends, I wanted to jump in here before the video really starts just to kind of give you a heads up. This is Bella's birth video and the girl gave birth in the middle of the night. And so a lot of these shots are very dark and a little bit hard to see. If that's not your cup of tea, totally fine. I'm gonna link a different video over here so that you can just click on over to it instead. We have lots of goat birth videos and most of them do happen to be during the day. So no worries if you wanna skip this one. But I will throw out there that this one had quite a bit of drama in it and lots of baby goat snuggles at the end. So if you are willing to hang in there for some of the darker shots, I think it'll be worth your while. Enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Mama, you're supposed to wait. You're supposed to tell me. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to New Day Family Farm. My name's Becca, and we are in the middle of birth right now. Sweet Bella did not give me any warning. I knew that she wouldn't. She never does. She's already pushed out number 1, and I think number 2 may be coming any moment. Good girl, Mama. Can I help dry this one off while you get ready to push the next one out? Yes. Good job, Mama. So Bella is my goat who last year just popped some goats out, even though I had checked her ligaments 30 minutes prior. She had ligaments. 30 minutes later, she was pushing babies out. So I knew ligaments are not a great way to go on this goat. Last night, of course, she had ligaments. Of course. But her udder had started to fill, and so I went ahead and put her in the birthing stall. So glad that I did. Yeah, because you had a baby last night. Oh, is it time for number 2 now? Good girl. Good pushing. Good girl. Well, I'm going to give her another contraction. She really hasn't made progress the last 2 contractions on pushing, which is a potential sign that we have tangled up kids. I'm going to hope for the best while I can. We're going to give her one more. If there's no progress, then I'll go check and see what's going on. But Bella is one who consistently has 3, if not 4 kids at a time. So I'm pretty confident there's more than just the one in there. Good girl. Those are good pushes. But I'm not seeing anything. I hate going in. That's the worst part. I hate assisting if she doesn't need it. But I think that she might need it. So we're going to go in and see what's going on. Well, there's definitely somebody right there. Does not feel like a face, though. I think it feels like a spine, but I also think I'm just making stuff up after our last disaster. Because there's no way. Oh gosh, I think that's a spine. Okay, well, good news, bad news. Good news, that's not a spine. It's definitely a face. Bad news, it's a big face. And of course, to add to the difficulty of a big face, I don't feel any feet with the face, which means this poor mama has got to push a big kid out who is not positioned super well. Good girl, you did it! Good girl, Mama. Oh, way to go, Bella. Oh, good girl. Whew, I am so glad. That is definitely my favorite, when Mama can just take care of things on her own. I'm going to get this first one dried off a little bit more because, well, Mama's busy with the second, and this one's getting a little bit chilly. It is kind of cold this morning, even out in the barn. It's probably in the 40s, and so just chilly enough that I would like to make sure these guys dry off very quickly. Hi. Plus, I want to see if you're a boy or a girl. Can I peek? You're a little boy? You are a little boy. Well, that makes sense. Last year I got triplet dolings out of Bella, and you just can't get triplet dolings every year. That's not fair. So I guess I was due for a little boy from her. Hi, you're cute. Let's get you dry because I feel you shivering. Meanwhile, I'm gonna take, I know, you take number 1, I'm gonna take number 2. Come here, come here. We'll trade, and then I can dry this one off while you lick that one some more. Or is it time to push out another baby? Not yet. Now, it is always possible that Bella just has 2, and personally, I think 2 is a great number. But historically, that would be low for her, so I'm kind of expecting another one. If I don't see another one within 30 minutes or so, I'm probably going to go check. Can I check this one, Bella? Can I check and see? Oh no. Oh no, am I getting my comeuppance for last year? 2 boys. That's okay. We like boys too. The reality is, boys may not be quite as in demand when it comes to selling babies, but whatever the hormonal changes that occur during pregnancy and birth, mamas make a lot more milk for little bucklings than they do for little dolings. So this is actually going to help Bella make a lot more milk this season. And I'm for that. Yeah, I'm for that. Good job, Mama. Yes, you're hungry too. Yes. Okay, you got to go to your mama though, because I don't have milk for you. Yeah, she does. Well, I think this goat birth is going to fit squarely in my category of goats can be very naughty. Because I was sleeping with the monitor, I mean, literally like a foot away from my head. The monitor is maybe 10 feet away from Bella. The thing was turned up to max volume. She just didn't make a sound. I think what woke me up was her pushing that first one out. She didn't make a sound until she actually pushed. And so sometimes I can make it to the barn. Sometimes Mama is not going to help me make it at all. And you know what? That's okay. We at least got the second one. Mama's doing great with the first one on her own. So she didn't even need us. I just wanted you guys to come along. Well, Bella has really been acting like she's done with just these 2, with the exception of one thing. She keeps yawning. Now, yawning is kind of a strange behavior in goats in general, but very common during labor. It's just, I don't know, it's something that goats do when they're actually actively in labor. And so the fact that she is still doing it, even after pushing these 2 out, normally I see yawning right before they do some more pushing. And so, I don't know, maybe we have another one in there. I'm really, really happy with just 2. So if you wanted to leave it at 2, I would not complain, Bella. But I may go feel just to see if I can tell if there's another face in there, because, you know, we're supposed to come out face and feet first. So I'm hopeful for that. Or if she's done, just placenta, nothing else. Hang on, hang on. I'm not going to be mean this time. Well, not that she really let me feel much before she laid down and blocked me, but I don't think I felt anything bony. I think everything was squishy. So we probably are done. Now, I was hoping to retain a doeling out of Bella, but clearly that's not going to happen this year. We'll hope for the best next year, I guess. He's a noisy little one. I was worried about being able to tell the two apart since, I mean, they're nearly identical, but I think the reality is one is a lot more talkative than the other. Unfortunately, things took a quick turn for the worse. Both boys were really struggling to figure out how to nurse on Bella, and so I just went ahead and ran to the house and grabbed a bottle to get some colostrum in them. But they had already gotten too cold, and so their sucking reflex was just not strong anymore. I needed to get them warmed up and then completely dry so they would hopefully stay warm on their own, just so I could get some colostrum in them. All right, we're gonna get this little guy dried off because I think they're getting cold, and that totally eliminates that sucking reflex. If they are too cold, they will not drink, which unfortunately then makes them colder because they don't have anything in their system to burn calories. They're burning up their own reserves, making them colder. It's a vicious cycle, and so we got to step in and end that real quick. So we're gonna get him dried off. Once he's dry and not before, then we can put a little sweater on him so he can retain all that body heat. Thankfully, a blow dryer on low heat really does a great job of both warming and drying them off, so these two were warm and really hungry again within a few minutes. I went ahead and threw some sweaters on them too, just because I need to make sure they can retain their own body heat and stay a little bit warmer. All right. Warm and snug. All right, back to Mama, who hopefully he can nurse on now, because he was not having any of my bottles. Oh, goodness. High maintenance, huh? All right, there we go. Yeah, that one's yours too. Success. All right, you're up, little one. Your brother took some, so it's your turn now. I know, it has milk. Okay, so plan D or whatever we're on at this point. If he still will not take any milk, I'm gonna have to tube him, and I do not want to tube him. But we got to get colostrum in this belly. He was born maybe an hour and a half ago, and to still not have any colostrum in that belly, it's been too long. So if you're not going to nurse, you're going to get tube fed, son. There you go. There you go. Yay! Good, because I hate tube feeding. Come on, little one. Keep going. You guys are not big drinkers. You just want your mommy, huh? Yay! One of them's got it at least. Now we can just get your brother to figure it out. Sometimes these babies are just so stinking stubborn, and the more I try to help them and push them onto the nipple, the less they're willing to do it. So, normally I just assume that they're gonna figure it out because they really have excellent instincts on just where to find the milk. But with Bella's teats being so low, I really do wanna see these guys nurse before I go inside. So I'm gonna keep working at it. The one with the blue sweater has it down. Excellent. Red sweater, who I think was the one born first, is really struggling. So we're gonna keep working at it, not give up. Who needs sleep anyway, right? Well, I think I've gotten enough milk in the little one, the red sweater one, that he'll be okay for now. I'm not pleased with him because, oh my goodness, he is stubborn as a mule. And the more I try to force feed him, the less interested he is in taking anything. I mean, bottle, mom, anything. So I've gotten, you know, a few sips, not even an ounce into him. I'm gonna let him have some time with mom. They're gonna snuggle, get nice and toasty warm. And then, unfortunately, it's been hours we've been at this. And so the sun is starting to rise. I've got mamas to milk. So we're gonna go take care of our milking girls. We'll come back and check on these babies in just a little bit when the sun is shining. All right, now that our mamas are milked, we have a fun activity because I have bottles for some of our older babies that we're trying to keep on the bottle because they're gonna find new homes soon because triplets, I don't wanna deal with triplets. Mamas have two teats for two babies. When they have three babies, I mean, almost never is it good. At the very least, mama's gonna get lopsided in her udder. And more concerning, I mean, what we're really worried about is somebody's not gonna get enough to eat. And that's where we have issues. So I made a firm decision last year, no triplets. We only let two stay with mama, and I'm trying to stick to it, even though it's hard. So we're gonna see who will take the bottle and who may be moving off pretty quick to go be a bottle baby at a different farm. Hi, little one. So I have both Sequoia and Vin's babies in here. And so I've split out the milk between Vin and Sequoia because mamas know who their babies are. I mean, partly they know what they look like. They know how to count. They know how many they have. But partly, the main part, is they smell them when they're nursing. And they smell to make sure, do you smell like me? Do you smell like my milk? Because if they don't, that's when mama kicks them off or pushes them away or just walks away. And so we want to make sure that our babies keep smelling like their mama so I can leave them with their mama. This is our big boy from Sequoia, and he really does not need a bottle. He's definitely one who's going to stay with his mama. Yeah, you're hungry though, huh? You're hungry though. Yeah, both you two. These are two that I definitely am going to keep with their mamas, and so you don't need bottles. This is Vin's little boy, and he is so handsome. Oh my goodness. Y'all are hungry though. Your mamas will be back soon. Okay, you guys go to the side. I'm really mostly looking for the girls because I have somebody interested in a couple of doelings on the bottle. And so if I have some of those, especially out of my triplets, I know where I can get them gone, and I know it's a really, really good home for them. Yes, yes. So this is one of them. This was Vin's little girl, the small one who was bent like a taco. Yeah, taco. Yes, you're so good at this. Yes, you're so good at this. Good job, big girl. You drink as much as you want to drink. Having her on the bottle also really helps me to know that she's definitely getting fed enough, because being the small one of triplets, it's really likely that every time mama stands to let them feed, she is getting pushed away. And so if I can bottle feed her a couple times a day, I know that she's gonna get enough food. Excuse me, sir, that is my finger. It is not a bottle. I know you're hungry. I'll give you some. But not from Vin. I'm gonna give you from your own mama. Okay. Good job, little one. Oh, good job. Okay. Look at these happy tails. Let's see. Let me get Vin's other little girl. Hi. Hi. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, is it so terrible? Just so terrible. All right. Excuse me, ma'am. You are feisty. Do you want a bottle? Yes. Yes. Hungry babies take bottles very well. And especially if they're, ouch, that hurts. Especially if they're introduced when they're very young. I mean, within the first day or two. That's gonna give you the highest likelihood of success. Ow, ow, you have teeth, little one. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm gonna give your baby sister the rest because she's little. Yeah, you want the rest? It's the bottle. It's the bottle, silly goose. Sir, you are so impatient. So this baby right here is Sequoia's little one. This is what my kids have named Professor Oak. Now, we liked oak because sequoia is a type of tree, and I don't know, we like themes, but also my kids are really into Pokemon right now. So my kids wanted to name the two boys Professor Oak, the one who was in the house, and then his big brother, Ash. Now, unfortunately, their sister does not yet have a name, so we're gonna have to work on that one. Are you all done? Okay. Come here, Professor Oak. Oh yes, come here, Professor Oak. Let's make sure we get your mama's milk. Yes, I know you're so hungry. I know you are. It's not my finger, you have to take the bottle. There you go. Oh yeah, you're good at this. Lots of experience for this one. Good job. Okay, good job. I want to try out your sister too. She's the last one. I want to see if she'll take a bottle. Oh, come here, pretty girl. I know, you were still sleeping, weren't you? So this is Sequoia's girl. She is big like her big brother and doing really well on mom, but I just wanted to see if she would do well with the bottle. Let's see. Seems like a no. There we go. Hungry babies. They figure that bottle out really, really quickly. Well, this is excellent. I'm really excited that they're taking the bottle well. First of all, because if something were to happen where Sequoia or Vin could not nurse them anymore, I like knowing that it's not going to be traumatic for them to switch to a bottle. Yeah. Second, when I have something like triplets or even quads, which we sometimes have, I know that I can put them on the bottle, make sure everybody's well fed, and not have concerns. We've had issues in the past with babies not getting enough to eat, and I don't want that to be an issue. Do you need more to eat? Do you need more to eat? And then third, babies who take the bottle, even if we're talking once a day like this, they associate people with food. And that means they are very, very sweet. Now, I really love doing kind of this hybrid method where I just give them one bottle a day. That way they can be a goat with mom all day long still. Mom has the big responsibility of making sure they're fed right here, right here. They're fed all day. And I just get the baby goat cuddles in the morning. I know, I haven't done you yet like I said I was gonna do. Okay, are you done? Are you done? I promised your brother some. Come here. Come here. Yeah. And then we're gonna go back and check on Bella's babies to see how they're doing. You don't want it? It's milk. You say no way. That is okay. Your mama will be back soon. For now, we need to get back over to Bella's babies and see how they are doing with nursing. You're so close. You're so close. You know right where it is. You just gotta get down there and get it. All right, well, I have one more trick up my sleeve that we're going to give a try because I'm nearly out of ideas here. If I go put Bella up on our milk stand, I'm hoping that that will hold her still enough that I can really focus on getting the babies on latch. Because if I can get them to figure it out one time, they will get it from there. So we're gonna get Bella up on the milk stand, give this a try. Don't mind my incredibly messy milk stand. Right now it's basically a storage closet with all of my kidding stuff. So it's turned into kind of a crazy mess. Goodness, that was quite an ordeal. Goats can be really dramatic about things. Now, I totally understand. If I could speak goat, or if goats could speak English, we could communicate and understand each other. She would understand that I'm trying to help. The babies would understand that I'm trying to help. And it would go a lot smoother. But as we do not speak the same language, she's just terrified. And her babies are brand new. She's trying to keep them safe and she doesn't know what's going on. And so it can be really frustrating. So we got to give each other some grace, especially because she's an animal and she's just acting on instincts. There's nothing malicious in her and she's just trying to take really good care of those babies. So I got to give her props for that, even if it's really frustrating in the moment. They definitely got the memo on where it is, though. They're much more enthusiastic about trying to figure out how to nurse now that we've gotten a little bit of milk in those bellies. Well, a slightly less than enthusiastically happy ending to this one, but you know what? I've got healthy babies. I think they're gonna do just fine. That's what's important. I'm pretty sure it's just the sleep deprivation talking and everything is actually totally fine. But this lovely lady right here is, yeah, you Ruby. She is 2 days past her due date. So I'm sure all of this drama is going to be washed away very quickly as her labor, I don't know, should be today, Ruby. Like, if you want to get on that, that'd be great. probably today. Her udder has popped for sure. So I'm gonna go check her ligaments because I bet that they are gone or going. Oh gosh, this is a hot mess. This video is just a hot mess, but I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. I hope it's entertaining, even if painful at times. I gotta go take a nap though. That's my goal in life at this moment, is I just gotta go take a nap so that I am refreshed and ready for Miss Ruby over there. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one very, very soon. Huh, Ruby? Like very, very soon, right? Like today soon? Right? Right?